Hello everyone. This video we are going to look for ETF as well as for mutual fund. Okay, only we are focusing for in UAE. What are the mutual fund is available as well as what are the ETF is available. Okay, in how you can invest for these things. What are the fund names will be there. Okay, so these all those things we are going to look in this video. And for UAE is offering for global mutual fund as well as for ETF, along with local market ETF as well as for mutual fund. So these all detail only we are going to look in this video, as well as for the example of FAB. I will show you where you have to look all those things. Okay, one simple example. By that way you can search it for other banks also for these two factors. So without making delay, we are going to look in this video. This will be the very helpful video for each and everyone, as for us, for the beginners as well as for the existing investors. Okay, as well as for advanced user also. Let's see. Okay, right now we can look what is mutual fund, because most of the people know very well we are collecting a pool of money from different investor. It means for many investors and managed by the professional. Who's a professional is a fund managers. So what fund managers will do, whatever amount they collected, that money they will invest for mix of stocks, bonds as well as for other assets. Okay, depends upon the market boom they will invest. And if you're looking for mutual fund, in a sense, that is actively managed. Okay, so a managed will decide what they can buy and what they can sell. So next, you buy shares of a fund, not individual stocks. Okay, so it is a fund, not a stock. So fund, in a sense, a pool, a collective money. Okay, so collective stocks we are investing for a particular fund. So we cannot say it is an individual stock. So that's the reason from here they are telling you can buy shares of a fund. That is a unit of shares in a different companies. Okay, the name we can call it as particular name, that is for Sharia fund, these kind of things. Okay, so different type of companies will be included over there, and bought and sold once per day after market close at the fund's net asset value. What is NAV? NAV expansion is net asset value. So what is that NAV? In a sense, in a simple term, we can see per unit price. Okay, for share price we are telling, right, what is the share price of respective company? We will say for Emirates NBD, what is the share price we are asking. As the same way for the mutual fund, what will be the NAV, right? In a single unit we can call it as NAV. Okay, it is a per unit price, call it as NAV. The expansion of NAV is net asset value. This NAV will be derived once the market will be closed. Okay, so bought and sold you can do it once in a day for mutual fund. So right now you can understand what is mutual fund and who's managing, how we can call this one, and we can say for a single price or unit, we can use the word, call it as unit for the mutual fund. Why we are calling as a unit? That is, a group of stocks will be involved in this. Okay, and the second one for ETF in a sense, exchange traded fund. So it is also a pool of money that invest in a mix of assets. Who will do? We will do. Okay, the earlier one the fund manager will do, but from here we can do it, and it is traded on the stock exchange like a regular stock. So right now you can understand the difference between these two, and we are looking for difference also, but from here itself, from the meaning itself, you can understand what will be the difference of these two things. Okay, so that is also trade on the stock exchange, and this also, but only one time we can do that one, but from here it is like a regular stock. Okay, in this stock exchange it will be traded. And if you're looking, in a sense, it is a passively managed in a sense, what we can manage our stock. Okay, so we can choose for ETF. It's not required for any professional, and you can buy and sell anytime during market hours. So that's the reason from here it has given as a regular stock. So ETF is also like a regular stock. Okay, you can buy at any time. That is a opening market of, say for example, from 9 o'clock to until 3 o'clock, in a sense, within the duration at any time you can buy and sell. Okay, and price changes throughout the day like a stock. Exactly, because you can buy and sell throughout a market hours, in a sense. It is also changing for the price, depends upon the supply and demand. So this is the main meaning of ETF as well as for the mutual fund. Right now we are looking for what will be the difference of mutual fund as well as for the ETF. So for mutual, we are looking only the point of UAE only. Okay, And for the access, for the mutual fund, having access of banks as well as for the wealth managers as of now. Okay. And for ETF, the online brokers having such kind of things. Say for example, online brokers we can say for international securities, Emirates NBD, in other banks also, and whoever registered brokers under DFM as well as ADF, they have the access for ETFs. But for the mutual fund, only for the banks which they are offering as well as for the wealth managers. So what are the banks will be there, that and all we can look in the examples. And for the regulation, it is regulated Securities and Commodities Authority. We can say for in India, that is SEBI, right? For in UAE, we can say for SCA, that is Securities and Commodity Authority. That is a person regulated for these. Okay. And for ETF, it is available for United States ETF and European Union ETF, as well as for in local ETF is also available. And from here, the mutual fund minimum amount, if you're looking in a sense, USD 1,000 to 5,000. Okay. Majority of investment value will be higher, and they are offering for UK and US mutual funds. So that's the reason the denomination of currency they are using mostly for USD, even though AED is also available. So this is what the minimum. Say for example, in AED point of view, if you're converting for minimum 1,000 USD, in a sense, it's around for 4,500 to 5,000. Okay, minimum 5,000 AED you can take it. And in terms of ETF, it is flexible. You can buy as a single ETF unit also. Okay. Often it will be high, but this one is single unit also you can buy. Even for a regional investor, you can do for an investment. And in terms of currency point of view, I already said it is USD and AED is available. And from here in ETF, that is mostly USD denomination. Even local market for DFM and ATX, you can buy through AED also. Dirham also you can buy. Okay, these kind of ETFs. And in terms of fees, if you're looking in a scene, it will be higher, especially through banks. If you're buying for mutual funds over here, so it will be higher. And for ETFs, you can get it from the exchange through the brokers. So it will be lower fees, especially for global index also you can buy from here. And for liquidity point of view, end of day processing in a sense what? Say for example, if you invested for $5,000, okay, in UAE, for a separate bank, you can say for example, you can take it for FAB or Emirates NBD or Masrak Bank, anything else. Suppose if you want to make your cash, okay, suppose if you need a cash in a sense, you will sell your mutual funds. So what will happen? Immediately you will not get it, right? You will rise for the request of sell, and once a market has been closed, after that, the NAV calculation, everything has been done, the fund manager will release your payment, depends upon the trading cycle of T+1 to until T+5. Okay, so that is what the end of day processing will be done by end of day, and real time trading during market hours. Same like stocks, if you're buying and selling, so trading cycle will be T+2, right? As the same way for ETFs, within 2 days you will get it for the settlement, you will get it for liquidity. What is liquidity? For the shares, if you're converting into an cash, that's it. Okay. And for the taxation point of view, everybody knows very well, capital gain tax not available for UAE for both the things. This is what ETF as well as for mutual fund also. That is a very good thing while you're comparing with the taxable countries like US as well as in India and all. Okay. So there is no tax over here. And say for example, for mutual fund, if you're taking in a sense, ADCB asset management fund is available. Many fund is available. I listed out the following presentation. You can look what were the names. Okay. And in terms of ETF, if you're looking in a sense, iShares ETF, SPDR, these are all the names. Okay. Chimera ETFs as well as Souk. Okay. Such kind of things available in a DFM. Okay. So these are all the major difference between mutual fund as well as for ETF in UAE. And right now we are going to look what are the mutual fund names is available and who will be the providers. Okay. Who is offering for these kind of mutual funds. And that is what we are looking over here. So these are the local banks which they are offering for the global fund. So the global asset managers will be operating. And from here, if you're looking in a sense, the first one, ADCB, that is Abu Dhabi Commercial Bank. That is a local bank. They are having for mutual fund. That's a name, Global Fund, ADCB Global Fund. That is a ADCB asset management is doing in types of commodity. So what commodity? They are investing in physical gold, because commodity we can say for many things, right? Turmeric as well as wheat, a commodity market. Those who invested already, you people knows very well. But from here, this mutual fund, they are investing for the physical gold. And for the next one, Emirates MENA Fund. What is MENA? That is Middle East, North Africa. That is MENA. Okay. So Emirates MENA Fund offering by Emirates NBD. So they are investing for the equity for the MENA region. That is a Middle East, North Africa region only they are investing. That is a thing they are given over here. Okay. And FAB Balanced Allocation Fund, that is first Abu Dhabi Bank is offering, and mixed both, including as well as that is a equity as well as bond. Okay, so mixed investment is available. That is a diversified approach. Masraq Al Islamic Income Fund, that is offered by Masraq Bank. If you're going for a respective bank website, these kind of things will be available. From here, I have given only few examples. Okay, so likewise, many fund is available. Based on your credibility, you can invest. And it's like a Sharia compliant. What's a Sharia compliant? I already explained. That is under the Islamic principles, these funds will be coming. Okay, so I will give a link over there. What is Sharia fund? Whatever Sharia investment indexes is available, as well as stocks is available, how you need to choose for the Sharia stocks. I already posted for a video. Suppose if you did not look, I will give a link in the card as well as end of this video link. Okay, you can look and gain the knowledge over there. And it's focused on income, Islamic principles. And Shareholder International Selection Fund, that is Shakrot International Selection Fund, that is a local bank. Okay, who's offering, in a sense, it is like a global, that is available via banks like HSBC UAE. HSBC UAE bank is available in UAE. That bank only offering this respective fund, that is Shakrot International Selection Fund. In another one, if you're looking, in a sense, Alliance Global Investor Fund, that is Alliance, okay, provider is Alliance from UAE. Alliance in the global, it's available, but from here, UAE bank is offering, UAE branch is available over here for Alliance, okay, global as well as for regional. And from here, various strategies available, okay, they not even fixed for a particular equity or commodity, nothing like that. So they based on strategies, so various strategies will be included over here. And from this one, NBD UAE Growth Fund, it is offered by FAB. Because FAB is a first Abu Dhabi bank, right? Earlier name will be National Bank of Abu Dhabi. That National Bank of Abu Dhabi only renamed currently First Abu Dhabi Bank. Okay, so both will be same only. That is what formerly NBD like that they have given. So they are investing for UAE equity and focuses on local market growth. Based on a local market growth of UAE, how it will be reflected. Okay, so that is a mutual fund they are offered in local banks. And if you're looking for the these things, if you require these things, in a sense, you need to approach for a bank or financial advisors. Okay, and they may have higher fees and minimum investment amount. It's $4,000 to $5,000, which is already we explained. Okay, suppose if you want to invest, because some of the users for our subscribers, they asked whatever mutual funds available in UAE, right? So those people, you can look these things. Suppose if your investment amount will be $1,000, in a sense, you can approach for a bank straight away. Whoever is a provider I listed over here, right? These banks you can focus and you can ask them what are the other mutual funds will be available and you can invest. And next, we are going to look for what will UAE mutual funds. That is a local mutual funds, which is not based on for the global market, only for the UAE. So the first thing will be ADCB Arabian Index Fund. That is ADCB Asset Management is a provider and tracks UAE listed stocks. Based on UAE listed stocks, they have a fund name called this one. And FAB MENA Equity Fund, that is offered by First Abu Dhabi Bank. It is a MENA region equities. Okay, that is a Middle East. It will include for South African index. Okay, these kind of other country related to Middle East. Okay, and another one, Masraq Al Islamic Income Fund. It is offered by Masraq Bank. It's under for Sharia compliant income strategy. Those who are looking for Sharia compliant mutual fund, in a sense, you can invest this respective mutual fund. And next one, Emirates MENA Top Companies Fund. That is Emirates NBD is offering. That is a blue chip stocks in MENA. So what are the blue chip? Bahrain and Kuwait. Okay, so this one, what is that? Saudi Arabia. Okay, these kind of all MENA region, they will select for blue chip stocks, and based on that, they made it for this fund. They invested. Okay, and that is SWA High Yield Fund. That is a SWA Capital is offering high yield bond as well as for fixed income in the region. So they are investing for fixed income securities along with the bonds. Okay, so fixed income securities, which is already discussed, it's related to money market instruments also, which will be coming over here. Okay, that is a T-bills, these kind of things. And next, which we are looking for ETFs, because earlier one we looked for mutual fund examples, whoever is a provider. Right now we are looking for ETFs. ETFs traded in exchange itself, even for ADX as well as for DFM. That is a thing we have given over here. In international ETF and global ETF, local ETF is available. So from here we are looking for local ETFs. That is Abu Dhabi Stock Exchange, Securities Exchange, as well as Dubai Financial Market. So what are the funds available? I have listed few. Many is available. You can you already have a NIN account. Okay, you can check it in your respective broker application. It's available. If you did not have, in a sense, just you can go for ADX as well as DFM site. You can go through it. And from here we are looking for Chimera S&P UAE Sharia Sharjah ETF. That is for Chimera Capital is a provider. Sharjah compliant UAE stocks. It's related to Sharia compliant, not for Sharjah. That is a Sharia compliant UAE stocks. This is also Sharia ETF. And next for KSC, Sharia ETFs. That is a chimera capital is a provider. That is a kingdom of Saudi Arabia. Okay. That is what KSA and Saudi Arabia Sharia compliant. That is what given over here. And FADX 15 ETF. This is also provided by Chimera Capital. So Chimera Capital, in a sense, that is an investment corporation. Based on that name only, they started and they are giving for ETF. Okay. And UAE largest and most liquid 15 companies. So this ETF, if you're taking in a sense, it is the largest. We can say for we can say for in India for Nifty 50 companies, right? That index, that ETF is available like that, right? As a same over here also, most liquid as well as large as well as we can say for blue chip company in UAE. That is what FADX 15 ETF, okay, which is offered by Chimera. And next one, if you're looking in a sense, BH Mubashir S&P. S&P in a sense what? Standard and Poor, the expansion. UAE in a sense, United Arab Emirates. Suppose the new viewers, they will look, okay, if I'm giving for the expansion, the local people, you cannot get for laugh, right? If the new viewers, if they are looking in a sense, what is this term, right? They will get confused. So that's the reason I'm giving explanation over here, expansion also over here. So it's offered by BH Mubashir and UAE Equity Index Tracker. Okay, they are focusing for UAE Equity Index Tracker. So these are all the listed for ADX as well as for DFM. That is a local stock exchanges. How we are telling for NSE BSE, right? As the same way from UAE also two things is available, ADX as well as for DFM. And right now we are looking for international ETFs. Okay. We are global brokers in UAE because most of the global brokers will be available in UAE, especially for in Dubai. Okay, so you can invest in Dubai itself for the international market like US, UK. Okay, such kind of things, such kind of stocks, such kind of ETF is available over here. And if you're looking in a sense, iShares MSCI emerging market, this one, the provider will be BlackRock. We are telling for brokers, right? As the same way, this will be the global broker and they are focusing for emerging markets. And SPDR S&P 500 ETF is available. It's a State Street and it's focused and US S&P 500 index. Okay. And Vanguard FTSE, that is provided by Vanguard and Global Diversified Equities. And next one, World Islamic iShares MSCI. It's a BlackRock only providing. It's a Sharia compliant global equities. And another one, Invesco QQ ETF, Invesco, it is Nasdaq 100. So these are all the international ETFs. They are working in UAE itself. Okay, from them also you can invest, but whenever you are investing in a sense, you need to focus their offers physically will be available over here or not. That is a well and good. So better you can invest which is available in ADX as well as DF. That is well and good. Even though if there is any problem occurs straight away, you can go for the respective offers. You can gather full information. You can clear it off what queries and problem will be arised. Okay, but even though you should possess for the knowledge, suppose in US and UK people, they are living over here, but you did not have an idea in a sense, this will be the helpful information to you. Right now I will show you only one bank. Okay, this is a FAB which they are offering for the mutual fund. Okay, as the same way, whatever bank I have discussed in the respective presentation, you can look for those banks and open it for the respective investment. Whatever investment fund is available, what about their fees, look those things, and after that you can invest your money. And from here, once you're opening for FAB, just you can go for personal. Under that you can go for our investment funds. Once you're clicking this one, it will open like this. And whatever fund they are offering in a sense, if you're looking over here, equity fixed income they are offering. Okay, and for the currency point of view, USD and AED. Okay, so whatever the fund names, these are all the things is available. And from here you can look what about the returns, what about the risk and fees, and whatever document is required, and so for how much of return it is made, and what will be the amount of a respective fund. All those things you can look over here, and how they invested, okay, through equity or bond. All the information will be available over here. By that way, you can trace it each and every bank which you are going to invest for mutual fund. ETF point of view, go for respective broker application. From there you can type it whatever ETF will be available. Okay, it will be listed there. Okay, I think this information will be very helpful to you. If it is helpful, you can like as well as comment below. This will be helpful to me to do for more videos. Whatever other investment avenues which will be available in UAE, you can make use of it and you can earn it for the passive income. Okay, thank you everyone. Thank you for watching this. Bye.